Well, I'm back. It's me again, bothering you in my backyard for those 3 people that are watching. This is probably going to be one of my last ones. Maybe I'll do 1 or 2 a week. We'll see, because I'm busy working on the yard, trying to get it all ready. And part of getting it ready is getting some seeds. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about seeds and germination, and then we're going to make a submarine, or maybe you'll call it a dive bell, guy, I don't know. I like to call it a submarine. It's kind of another one of the science toys. So first of all, germination. You want to get some seeds and you want to grow something in your yard. Hey, nothing's better. Like this year, I have like right now, I have over 18 sunflower seeds going. Sunflower plants. They've come up already. I'm going to make my yard nice and full. I want sunflowers growing all over. I want them behind me. Hopefully we're not doing this in September and you get to see these big sunflower seeds growing up. And so that's kind of the goal. So first of all, you don't need much to do this. I have these little kits. And what it is it's got all the little spaces. This is full. These are all seeds in there. And nothing's going to happen in this for another couple of days. Maybe some will start to stick up. Maybe it'll take a week before I start to have some of them, and that's called germination. So you get a seed. A seed is an Integumented Megasporangium. Your big word of the day. Integumented Megasporangium. Don't swallow it and get it caught in your epiglottis. See all the big words you've learned from me? So you got an Integumented Megasporangium. This is a sunflower. You have to get a dried sunflower. You can't go buy a package of spits. Those have been oven baked and there's salt all over them, and they're not really gonna germinate. But if you've ever eaten a sunflower seed, it's an integument. It's surrounded, and inside is the embryo. Right, this part that we eat, that's the embryo. Yeah. And what it's going to do is it's got all the food for that seed to start to grow. What it needs is moisture and warmth. So they don't have to go outside, but my man cave where I keep all this stuff is cold. So I bring them out here, and I have them in this kind of greenhouse thing to keep it warm, and these are going to start to sprout. So your Integumented Megasporangium is going to sprout, and it does not need sunlight until it gets to be this way. Now, there's no more food left in this little embryo. So it has to make its own food by the process of photosynthesis, so it has to come out. Now, don't plant them yet. You're not going to plant them till the May long weekend, because we still could get snowstorms. We still could get frost. It might think, wow, it's really nice, let's plant everything. No, you have to be able to take them in and out. So, now, if you don't have any of these seeds lying around, see, I'm going to grow some sweet peas, because I want butterflies and bees to visit, and marigolds, and well, what if you don't have any around? Well, if you grew plants last year, that's where you can go harvest. This is last year's marigold. Now look at it. It's got a bunch of old flowers. Guess what? Take an old flower. There's all the and that's the part the bees went, and the bees pollinated, and they made seeds out of this after they got their nectar. Go like this. Look, I have over 20 or 30 seeds right there, ready to put in and start growing some marigolds. Well, I don't have one of these fancy little things. Hey, why don't you go grab a muffin container? Muffin containers are great because they have 6 little areas. You don't put some dirt in it, and away you go. And they close off like this, and see, this is all steamy and moist. And in here, there's nothing coming up yet, but they soon will. These hopefully will be marigolds, because I got to keep away the deer. And That's it. Find any old flower. Look at this guy. If I go and grab all of this, there's hundreds of seeds. In fact, I can just go find a hunk of dirt anywhere and put them in there, and then they're going to probably, some of them will germinate. And when you go in here, don't put one seed in, put a bunch. Usually for sunflowers, I put 2. And then if they come up, you can actually pick. You can see I've got 2 right here. I can now pick one of these and actually put them in another little container, and it'll keep growing. Because not all of them are going to germinate. So, go get that organized, okay? Just get it all organized. Start growing something. Yeah, you're stuck at home bored. Put on some clothes and go germinate some stuff. That's what I need you to do. Okay, science toys. Let's make a submarine. What you're going to need is a lid from a Bic pen. Now, a Bic pen used to have a lid that didn't have holes. I just found out they have holes in it right now because I guess kids swallowed them, got them stuck in their epiglottis, and choked. So they got holes in the end. So now if it's stuck in your epiglottis, you can breathe through it until they stick something down there and pull it out. So what you got to do is you got to get some plasticine. I use tic-tac-tac stuff to put posters up on the wall, and I covered up my hole there. And I put a weight down here because if you don't have a weight, this thing's going to sit in the water like this because you want to trap air inside of here. So this is what I call a submarine, or some people call it a deep sea diver. Now, I put a fish hook on the bottom of it. What you can do is get a paper clip and untwist it and stick it, because you want a hook on the bottom of it. Now you get a big bottle, big pop bottle like this, or it could be juice, and fill it right to the top. You want it filled right to the top, and you're going to put this guy in there. Now, he should float up, but he should be, putting on. Now, you'll get a bunch of paper clips and stick them on the bottom. This gives you something to do. Big contest. Now, cover this up. How do we make the submarine or the diver go down? We squeeze. Now, if you have a bunch of stuff down there, you can have him trying to pick them up. And then once he's picked them up, he can come back up. Okay, so that's your little diver. Something to do. I'll tell you when I'm coming back. I don't know. I'm going to go check out some fishing holes, I think is what I'm going to do, for the 5 people that watch this. But there's a couple more ideas. Enjoy.